How's it going? Thanks for everyone for showing up today. I want to go over snow removal and how I get things done. I hope everyone got a chance to meet everybody else, introduce yourself. You may be working together, you may not. I bring you guys today to the cookout because this is one of my locations. I also do Popeyes and a bunch of other locations. This year is probably going to be bigger than last, so we'll have some other jobs coming as well. First off, to those operators out there, you guys may be in some equipment, and I always want to make sure you guys are wearing your seatbelt and you're always watching out for what's around you. Backing up, looking left and right, whatever the case may be, always be on your toes. Cars are not going to see you. Hopefully we'll be doing it at night, but who knows? It could be during the day. Places like the Cookout and Popeyes is a nightmare. That is one of the reasons why I have a spotter and a shoveler with you. When you guys are out at these different lots, you're not going to see these curbs. I want these spotters to spot out the curb, the walkways, handicap areas, and at the same time, and I want you guys to direct traffic. I want you to see eye contact with the operator, and just to make sure you guys are on the same page as far as contact. There's a car there, stop, hold up, come on through, wait, there's cars coming. That type of deal. Just keep an eye out on each other. We never want to pile snow in front of an entrance. When you're coming out of an entrance, normal person, you make a left, make a right, you want to be able to see to your right or left. So piling snow to your left or right on an entrance is a no-no. What we want to do is we want to push that snow away from the entrance and either put it to the left or to the right, depending on the way the parking lot's set up. In this type of parking lot, okay, first thing you would do is you would come in off the Cookout and you'd back drag about a good 5-6 foot of a section. You would turn around and you push all that snow to a pile. Turn around and you do the same thing. You want to push the snow into a pile. Now, when you're driving up, dumping, reversing kills time. What we want to do is when you're coming back, then you want to push another pile. So you're swinging everything to the left. You want to push that remaining pile that you have, the windrow, on the right when you're coming back, and then push it to your left. Back drag and push again. I mean, that's just continuous. Once you do it once, you guys would probably be pretty comfortable with it. Near parked cars, I want to always make sure you guys are aware of these parked cars on the left and the right side of you when you're going in to backtrack your parking spot. I want to make sure you guys are at least 2 to 3 feet away from a parked car. You don't want to be anywhere really near a moving car unless you're backing up or passing them. Let's see here. When backing up, you just want to, like I said, be careful. People see you, you're backing up. Hopefully you have an alarm that's going off. Backup alarm and your strobe's going so people see you. Keep the drains clear. And make sure when you're doing a parking lot, going back and forth, that you know that there's a drain on the bottom while you're scraping, or there could be a manhole or a water line hole, whatever the case may be, but you just want to make sure that you know that when you're going over a parking lot, there may be obstructions in that parking space. So that's a good thing to watch out for. When you're lifting up and you're dumping snow, make sure you're not dumping and tearing up person's lawn. Make sure you're not dumping or tearing up the person's lawn. We want to keep all sidewalks clear. We don't want to pile any snow on sidewalks or in front of fire hydrants or in front of cars. That is a big deal. Do not pile any snow in front of any cars, please. Do not snack snow in the road because that is illegal. When you're in a parking lot, always be cautious of those cars around you. I can say it a million times, but it's always that one time something's going to happen. Stay clear of all your obstacles, such as your walls, your poles, gates, front of your buildings. you don't want to be full bore in these parking lots when there's people in them, or even when there's no people in them, because you just don't know. Unless you're constantly just pushing snow long distance, or in your parking lot no one's around, and you're trying to get stuff done. Yeah, you can do it comfortably. These snows that's going to snow recently, they're going to be a heavy, wet, slushy snow. So pushing is going to be a tad more difficult. And if it's cold enough, the ice will come down, and that's when it really makes things difficult. So when you're pushing, you want to make sure all 4 tires are on the ground, because it really doesn't take that much to back drag. It may happen where you're lifting up, but just make sure you want to have all the traction you can. The way I do snow removal is directly after it snows, say an hour or 2 before it starts snowing. I'm gonna give you guys are gonna be on location. I'm gonna call you guys 4 hours before that, 2 hours into it stops snowing. You'll be on location, getting geared up. I wear overalls, and a hoodie. I ask to dress like you're working. No baggy pants. Don't have to pull up your pants every 2 seconds, because you can't work and try to, But anyway, so none of that. Kind of dress professional, talk, we're out here talking to big businesses, so be respectful towards others. Let's see here. Some of these hotels have overpasses, and what we want to not do is, if there's snow in the overpass, okay, that's fine. Be extra careful with that. I would say back drag those as much as possible, just because most of them are like special stone and stuff like that, and I don't want to get into scratching any of that. So try as much as possible not to go under it. If you have to, just go under a little bit and back drag it, or even go into it, turn around, and push out. But always remain that there's traffic around. Your curb line. That's something I forgot to mention. That's like the most important thing. When you guys are snow plowing, there's curbs, obviously. The curbs are going to be snow covered. You're not going to see them. You want to do, after you do your entrance, you want to follow that curb line. If it goes up and out, you want to follow that all the way down to the end. Dump. Turn around. You dump, and then take that curb line all the way over. You just follow out your whole curb line. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take that snow that you just brought with you, and you're going to take it with you to your next pile, and you can continue to push, come around. You can almost go in circles. But most important thing is you want to get your entrance done, and you want to do it in sections. So your entrance, and then you're going to do maybe your drive-through. And then next you're going to do what connects the drive-through to the dumpsters, or extra parking, or another street back there. But you want to do things in sections, and you want to do them right after another. So here's the entrance, here's the building. You want to push all the snow away from the building. Here's the drive-through. You want to push everything away from the drive-through. The rear of the building, you want to push everything back, and so forth. Once you guys get in equipment and you're making start passes, it's going to go by. It's going to be easy. But I always want you to make sure that paying attention to what's around you. We pretty much covered everything. A little bit about me is I've been doing this for a long time. As much as I would love to be in those skid steers with you guys, I'm just not going to be able to do it this year. So what you will be seeing me is me bouncing around a lot, checking up on you guys, picking up equipment, taking it from one place to another. My spotters, I want you guys to always be clearing out those entrances like the sidewalks and showing the guys where the curbs are, watching for traffic. Make sure you see those guys when you're doing traffic. Keep eye contact, looking for traffic. When we're getting ready to leave, we probably be taking a skid steer or the loader on the road with us. That being said, lights on, seatbelt on, blinkers on, strobe on if applicable. Your spotter will be coming behind you in his vehicle going to the next location. Spotter, guys, have your blinkers on, and just, follow behind the skid steer the whole way there. If you guys don't have shovels, you may not have them then. I may have to give them to you that day, or an hour in or something like that. What happens, I'll get you guys shovels. That's pretty much it. If anyone has any questions, I would like them to ask me. If I forgot anything, I'm going to bring it up here in a minute. When we're going into buildings, when you guys first arrive places, I want you to go into the building, say, hello, I'm with Edges Incorporated. We're snow plowing the lot. Stefan will be in contact with you. Boom, 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 done. They say yes, okay, boom, boom, done. Okay. And then you start doing a lot. The spotter's going to come in. He's going to start, marking these curbs, kind of getting traffic going, so on and so forth. So with that all being said, does anyone have any questions? Now is a good time to just kind of, when you're in a parking lot, you're out to eat or something, just look at the parking lot and just think about, if it was covered in snow, how would you remove snow from it? That will make life a lot easier when you're getting to a parking lot that you know nothing about. Follow your curb lines. Make sure when you're next to a curb, you see it in your bucket. You can feel it out with your bucket, but do not slam into a curb. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt the curb. It may hurt the equipment, and we just don't want to have that. So when you're coming up next to a curb, make it gentle. Touch the curb a little bit. Come down. But then again, notice if there's any walkways, parking curbs. You don't want to snatch one of those up because it's nasty. And that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. We're going to be cookout at 6 o'clock. Hopefully everyone's there. I can explain everything. Payment, let's go over payment, how I'm going to pay you guys at that Friday or the following week, Friday. I think that Friday, we should do it that Friday for all my operators and laborers. You might be working with subcontractors. If it snows really big, most cases you will be working with subcontractors, just so you know. Most of them are my friends, just along with you guys. I know you guys through other people. So we're going to, say what's up, say thank you, what's up. I'll be dropping off. Sometimes I'll be dropping off coffees, whatever. If it's getting in late, you guys are still out there busting ass, I will be bringing food, whatever. Keep you guys going, keep you motivated. Unfortunately, there's no radios this year. Next year, maybe working out something. But stay focused, stay alert, stay hydrated. With you being in the machine and there's no radio or anything, and everything's open, I would suggest wearing something that's going to protect you from being wet. So like a wind jacket or something. Maybe cold, but it's gonna be cold. But I'm not used to it. I mean, this kind of cold is still like nice out. So dress appropriately. There's some people that are not at this meeting tonight that will be working with us. But I just wanted everyone to know each other and kind of we all have the same idea here. Any questions? And go from there. Payment, how we do things, all that good stuff, and just being, presentable, being able to talk to customers, if they're trying to get out in a rush, just stop what you're doing and let them out. And that's about it. I mean, I snow from anywhere from 1.5 inches to on out. If you guys know any locations that need to be done, I will give you a 5% commission, or 10% commission, whatever the case may be. But we'll do that as soon. I hope it snows, and I hope I get to work with you guys. Hope you guys have a good time. If you have any questions, concerns, give me a call, text me, whatever. For fuel, what I'll most likely be doing is meeting up with you guys fueling you guys up or meeting you at the gas station. If you're done with a lot and your vehicle's back at another lot and I say hold tight, you and the spotter can go back to the original what places would be the cookout, and wait there, park the machine, in your vehicle, whatever. I try not to do them, try to keep you guys busy, but we may get through these places fast, we may not. It may snow more, I may get more. I have about 15 to 20 hotels that are question marks. So if it does snow, I'll maybe sending 2 of you guys to Chesapeake, and you may be working Chesapeake all day, whatever happens. It all depends on how much snows. And yeah, that should be it. If you have any questions, give me a call. Thanks. Peace.